So this is my auto response, and I'm going to go through it, and then we'll talk about auto responses in general. So confirmation from Steve's Honda. Hi, Bob. This is an automated response to let you know we received your request for a no-obligation vehicle appraisal. We are always in the market for great used cars, and often we'll buy yours whether you buy ours or not. Our team is working on your information. We'll get back to you shortly. Please respond to this email if you're ready to schedule your no-obligation priority appraisal. Otherwise, I will call you shortly if you provided a phone number to help you schedule this. Or, if you prefer, you may call me anytime at, there's my phone number. We look forward to helping you get the most money for your vehicle. Thank you for your interest in Steve's Honda. That's my auto response. And I want you to understand a few things about the auto response. And oh, by the way, the people who are anti-auto response, I won't name names, but I know there's an OEM that teaches you not to do an auto response. And so I have a client who uses that OEM, and I shopped the client through the OEM site. And what did I get from the OEM? Oh yeah, an auto response. An auto response is a confirmation to the customer that you got their information. It's like the confirmation email I get when I order something from Amazon, right? It's not enough that they show me the thank you page. I want that response back to know that they got my information. So let me give you some basics on your auto response. Your auto response should always indicate that it is an automated response. Don't try to fool people. They're not stupid. They clicked submit. They got an email. A second later, 5 seconds later, they know it's an auto response, okay? Tell them that you've received their info in the auto response. Tell them that we are in need of used vehicles. Tell them that we want to schedule an appraisal. See, we're going to set up the next steps for them right now through the auto response. And tell them that we will be in contact with them shortly. And the reason you're telling them all these things in the auto response is so they'll take our call. Because the auto response goes out and then you pick up the phone 4, 5, 7 minutes later, they're going to take our call. And it's one goal throughout. Don't overthink this. The goal of the auto response is just to set the stage, right? The goal of your email, every email you send to a prospect is to drive a phone call back. When we leave a voicemail, we only have one goal. That's to drive a call back. And the goal of our calls or our text messages, because text messages are mini phone calls, by the way, they're not mini emails. The goal of our phone calls, when I have someone on the phone or I'm texting back and forth with them, I have one goal, and that's to set an appointment that shows. That's it. Now, for the rest of the process, and we're not going to go through every email template. Again, you can have my entire process. At the end, I'll show you where to get it on my website. But for the rest of the process, all emails and voicemails really should be specifically related to buying the prospect's vehicle. They should all reiterate that the dealership is very interested in the prospect's vehicle. They should explain that the used car manager is anxious to get a look at the prospect's vehicle to give them a firm value, right? Because they got that $6,000 value, they're not so happy, but we're going to give them a firm value. We need to reaffirm that the dealership will buy their car whether or not the prospect buys anything from us. And all emails and voicemails should direct the prospect to call us back as soon as possible to set up that no-hassle appraisal appointment. All emails and voicemails should explain that only a trained appraiser knows what the prospect's vehicle is worth, right? And all emails and voicemails should avoid any mention of the dealership's inventory or anything else the prospect may construe as being salesy. You cannot sell an empty seat. You cannot sell someone through email, okay? So stop talking about your inventory to somebody who said, hey, how much is my 15 Camry worth? Give them a value, and then make sure that all of your emails and templates are focused on all the things that I just talked about.